As someone said, went on to massive quest to find land, and it grows right behind it, their plot. Oh, is that thing gonna kill me? Oh! Hey everyone, welcome to this my thoughts and impressions video of Pax Day. So I'm playing this on the 22nd of October 2025, and so the game launched on the 16th of October, and so I've been playing for a few days now, and so I wanted to give you my thoughts and impressions on this game. And so this is my character right now. I'm on the Southeast Asia region, and so let's just go through. Maybe the first thing I'll do is I'll just take you through the the graphic settings that I'm running on right now. So I'm running it on the highest settings, and so that's just my graphic settings. And I'll take you through the character creation, which I kind of feel is pretty good. And I'm comparing this to Mortal Online 2's character creation system. So you do have female character templates that you can choose. So they don't really say which one is male and female. You kind of have to just choose the one that you like. So one thing I noticed is that it seems like a lot of the character templates, they look kind of feminine. I don't know, that's just my observation. So if you want to zoom in, they all kind of look a little bit feminine. So so if you want to play as a bit more of a masculine character, you will have to you have to do pretty much what I did. I had to go in, make a number of changes to make him look a bit more beefy and muscular and masculine. But yeah, so that's just the I should just take you through the so you do have a number of things that you can change, and it is quite extensive. So you can change a lot of things, and you can shift your the proportions of your body. Now I don't think there's a height adjustment feature yet. I'm not sure if they're gonna put one in, but as far as I know, there is no height adjustment. So it appears right now every character is there's no way to adjust the height. You can only adjust the how slim or how muscular, how big or small your character is going to be. But other than that, it is quite extensive. So you are able to change a lot of things. But like I said, just my opinion. They do look kind of feminine in my opinion. So if you're more into like a masculine, beefy masculine character, you will have to be deliberate, take a deliberate effort to make the character looking the way that you want it. And but yeah, so that's just a quick look at the character creator. So let's just jump in. So I've already got the character created, and so I've been playing maybe an hour or two, and so I'll talk about what I think of this game and just a little bit about the. This whole game kind of seems to me it has a very almost kind of like a religious overtones. I mean, just the name Pax Day itself. The name Pax Day means peace of God, and right off the bat, when you enter the game, you encounter things like the breath of life, and so the breath of life. I looked up the breath of life, and it basically is the in the Bible, in the book of Genesis, when God created Adam, He breathed the breath of life into Adam, and he became a living soul. So So that so right off the bat, there's already the Christian terminology in there, the breath of life, and there's also grace, which means unmerited favor, and I think it should be somewhere in here. Let me just find. Yeah, it's somewhere in here. It's somewhere. Grace, there you go. So grace, I think you get some special sort of divine help. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if this game is kind of trying to tap into the into more of a Christian audience. I don't know, but yeah, it is a very gorgeous looking game. I mean, the moment I logged in, the first thought I had was this game looks absolutely beautiful. I mean, I think it even rivals, maybe even surpasses Mortal Online 2 in terms of graphical aesthetics. I really love the way the landscape just extends all the way out. You can see the mountaintops, and the sky is really well done, I have to say. And for a game that launched, I haven't encountered any crashes. So I've been looking at the Steam reviews, and a lot of people are saying all kinds of things, different things, but a lot of those things I don't think I've encountered them yet. So so if you're sitting on the fence, I would say go and do your own research. Go and look up some videos. I would recommend this YouTuber. Well, he's not a YouTuber. He's a systems architect, but he does YouTube as a side hobby. His YouTube channel is called Grolo, and so I'll link his video in the description below. That video convinced me to give Pax Dei a try. So that's why I'm here. And so shout out to Grolo. Thanks to your video, you've given me a lot of good insights, and your very your level-headedness and common sense and objective. I wouldn't say objective, but it's close to being objective criticism of and thoughts on the game. It has it has convinced me to give Pax Dei a try. So thank you for making that video. So this game, like I said, it definitely looks very nice. And now one thing about this game is that it has a very it has that indie kind of look and feel. Very somewhat rough around the edges. It's not too bad. I wouldn't say it's very rough around the edges. I'd say it's fairly good presentation wise. But it definitely has a distinct indie kind of feel. This is not the typical AAA sort of mainstream kind of game. So if you're looking for like a very fast-paced, casual MMO experience, like a WoW or something like that, this is not going to appeal to you, I don't think. In fact, I think this game is going to appeal to people like me. It reminds me of another game from the early 2000s, a game called Roma Victor. I don't know if you remember that game. It's a Roman themed MMO, sandbox MMO, and it didn't last very long. But I did get a chance to play it before it shut down, and so this game does remind me of that in terms of the way it looks, and also the way it's some of the features that it has. So let me go back to. So when you log into the game, you start off in this. There's another player, Everlay. So you start off in this little ruins, and so here there are some basic workbenches that will allow you to do. So let me just. Yeah. So right now I can't craft any of these things because I've only just started, but yeah, I've managed to craft a number of things here. So I've managed to craft a weapon, stone axe, construction hammer, pickaxe, and a skinning knife. So just basic stuff that, and I've done a little bit of hunting. I killed a rabbit earlier, and I also fell to my death, which Let me just bring up. So yeah, when you die, you lose, your items will lose durability. So you can see the durability took a hit. All my items took a durability hit. And so now this game really appeals to me because not only because it reminds me of Roma Victor, but it just appeals to me because so this game doesn't really explain to you very much. It does have some tutorial tips, but beyond that, it's very much it lets you. It's very much a you have to decide what you want to do. There is no quest, like a starter quest telling you to go here and then do this and then go there and then do that. There's no quests in this game so far. I've not come across any quests, NPCs. In fact, I don't even think there's any NPCs. It's all players. There's a player there. And to be honest, I find this very refreshing. I actually like it because this game really does build that community sense of feeling. It really feels like you are sharing the world with other players, and you are not just doing, you're not just playing another MMO where you have to do these boring quests for NPCs. I actually like this, the lack of NPCs, the lack of quests. It really reminds me of Mortal Online 1 in the early days when there was nothing. You basically started out, the game didn't tell you what to do, didn't guide you anything, you were figuring things out as you went, and that appeals to me because I'm the kind of player that enjoys figuring things out and learning things on my own. And so if you are that kind of player, then I think this game will really appeal to you. You'll really enjoy it, I think. Now, for those players who are thinking that this game is going to be so difficult, you're not going to be able to get anywhere, I wouldn't say that that's true, because this game is not as complex as you may have heard some people say it is. In fact, I found it to be very, very. It's simple and straightforward, although you will have to do a little bit of experimenting and a little bit of thinking, and just make some mistakes and learn from it. So I learned that there are some items that I can't really craft, and there's some items that have difficulties that I won't be able to. It's a missing ingredient, and so let me see. There was a bench that I saw that where it won't let me, where I won't be able to craft an item. Yeah, I can't remember which one it is, but basically there are some items that are too difficult, such that right now, when you first start the game, you're not going to be able to craft them, even if you have the ingredients. So, what was that? I don't know. But yeah, so like I said, there's some items that you simply won't be able to craft, and there's some resources that you won't be able to harvest, either because your tool is not strong enough. Let me see whether I can find one. I think these are all basic resources. Simple basic resources that you have no problem. Can I fell this tree? Yes, I can. Oh, tool not strong enough. There you go. So this is a birch tree. Looks like a grey wood from Mortal Online 2. So this game is made in Unreal Engine 5. So I don't know. There may be some assets that may have, I don't know. Has some assets been used to make this game? I wouldn't be surprised if there was, but that doesn't matter because the game looks so good anyway. Look at this. And as I was looking for a plot to claim my plot of land, I found it really. I really wanted to find somewhere high up so that I can look out and then admire the scenery, because I love scenery, and yeah, so this is yeah, so so like I said, I've only just started, for a few hours. I think maybe less than 2 hours, just a little under 2 hours. So, but I'm enjoying it, and so so yeah. If you're wondering whether you'll enjoy Pax Day, I think just look up some videos, do your own research. I would recommend, like I said, Grolo's video, which I'll put in the link in the description below. And if you're interested to learn more about some of the terminologies that I presented, like the name Pax Dei and Breath of Life, Grace, and all that, I did do some research, and I did put some links in the description below if you're interested in finding out more. So yeah, yeah, there is fall damage in this game, so don't run around jumping off heights because you will die. But let me just end by exploring the scenery. I love the music. As someone said, went on to massive quest to find plant, and it grows right behind their plot. Oh, is that thing gonna kill me? Oh! Oh man. Oh, I just killed a... Okay, hold and loot. Hold and loot the... Oh, I did not see that. Oh, we just killed our first... was it a boar? Yeah, just killed my first boar, guys. But maybe I will just... yeah, so you can use this... this thing called Breath of Life. You can use it when you're out of combat. So it's a prayer. So there's obviously like a lot of Christian terminology in there, and look, I don't think this game is trying to preach or anything like that. It's just that the developers they made this game with a bit more of a religious, like I guess some terms that are religious, but it's okay. I mean, the game is good, and so yeah. Are you gonna attack me? No. Is he frozen? Is it? Is it bugged or what? I don't want to attack it because it might kill me because I'm still a low level player, and pretty Dr. K. So it's really good because that means every person you see in this game will be a player. You won't see an NPC, and you know what? I find that refreshing. I do like the fact that that this game has a very community feel to it. So I think this is the one thing that this game already does very well right out the box compared to Mortal Online 2, which I played a lot, and also Mortal Online 1 before that. This game really does give me that community, a sense of community, and so maybe I should explain to you how this server architecture works. Maybe I'll go back to my that starting area. I don't want to log out somewhere where it's gonna. Oh, by the way, there is stamina in this game, so you can't run forever, and so you do have to manage stamina and all that kind of thing, which is another thing I enjoy. I think these aspects of the game is is right up my alley. It's something that I enjoy. Okay, so let me just come back here and then I'll log out. So let me just log out. All right. And okay, so you have a region, and so if you're in Europe, you choose. I think you would normally choose here, and if you're in the US, you choose this. And if you're in the Asia Pacific, then you choose here, and you choose a world. So it's divided by region and then world. Name. Okay, so you choose a province. Now, each province has a different look, it seems. Yeah, they all look different, and that's one thing that I do like, because when I saw this, it reminded me of Dune Awakening, where all the player base is divided 3 times: first by region, and then by world, and then by siege. So here it's divided by region, and then divided by world, and then by province. And each province looks different, unlike Dune Awakening, where every siege looks exactly the same. So that is good. Now, I'm not sure that if someone knows the answer to this question, I will of course look up my or to do my own research after this. But I do wonder whether all the provinces are connected. As in, if you're in, where's my province? So I'm here. Now, I'm wondering whether I can cross over and then visit the Muri province, or the Ancient, or the Keris province. I don't know whether that's possible, but I will do my research after this. But if it's possible, then I think that's really good, because it means that this is a world that is interconnected, and every player can eventually visit other provinces, and you don't have to create a separate character to do that. But I will of course do my own research on that. But yeah, let me just go back. Let's just a little, just to show how the server architecture works. But anyway. So that's just a brief look on Pax Dei. I will definitely be playing this game a lot more, and I think I will, like I always do end of year videos. At the end of the year, I always do a video to wish everyone well. I think, yeah, I do like this game, so I think I will be doing that video in this game. So, but if I do make any other videos before that, I will of course upload them to my channel. So yeah, thanks for joining me today, guys, and hope that you enjoyed this first impressions. I hope I showed enough of the game to you to pique your interest, but I will try to bring more videos of other aspects of the game as I go along. But I'm still very new. I'm only like an hour or so into the game, but I've already figured out some of the basic things myself. So so it's not too hard. If I can figure it out, I think it wouldn't be too hard for other players to do the same. It all comes down to whether you're willing to learn, whether you're willing to be out of your comfort zone and just try new things and experiment, and yeah, just learn on your own. And I think if you're that kind of person, you really enjoy this game. So, but thanks for joining me, guys, and hope that you can please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time. This is Fine Gaming Connoisseur. Take care and have a good day.